Hey YouTube, welcome to the Subprime to Prime YouTube channel. Here our focus is to get you from subprime to prime. And that all starts with knowing where we want to go in our financial journey. This channel is for information and educational purposes only and is not intended to be financial or legal advice. Alright, let's go for it. Now, in our last video, we talked about knowing where your credit is and taking inventory of our finances, money coming in, money going out, and trying not to continue spending on things that we don't need or overspending in the first place. Now, in this video, we want to take a deep dive into the kind of starter points here. I mentioned a little bit about mindset and how we feel about money, how we perceive money, how we use it, how we, generally hold money to account in our lives. So let's go back to the mindset thing. And I'm harping on that because if you're in financial disarray, you may not feel up to doing the work that it takes to get you from subprime to prime. And we don't want that. We don't want you to fall into your old habits and behaviors that won't serve you and won't get you to where you need to go. Look, like I said, I've been there, and if you don't take this time to really look inward and reflect on what you've done and the decisions that you've made thus far, it's going to be painful. But it's a temporary pain. If you can actually hold out on doing things that you typically normally do if you're in a financial crunch, like paying late, missing payments, things like that, we can begin this healing process. And in this video, I want to discuss, on the journey, the things that you must have and that must be, in the right place right now. Now, you have to have somewhere to live, and you have to have food, and you have to have clothing. So, shelter, food, clothing, and you're going to need transportation, all these things to get you to and from work and all of that. And I'm sure you guys know all of that already, but really think about it. The cost of your housing, the cost of your transportation, food you're eating, the clothes you're wearing, all of those things right now in this economic situation is way more expensive than it has ever been, I would say. For this last decade and a half or so. But, to put things into perspective, adding to your finances right now would be extremely helpful. And, in talking about your credit and your finances and how they go hand in hand, well, sometimes you just got to make some more money. And there's hustles and things that you can do on the side to pick up a little bit of extra cash so that you can try and pay down debt faster or bring something to current. Again, cannot fix your habits, but we can give you better habits to start working on right now. So, just speaking on trying to earn extra money, if you're savvy with online and different means of doing things remotely, that's an avenue I would look into. If you're a person that does a lot of physical work, we're in the winter months now, doing something as simple as shoveling snow or doing tasks like emptying someone's junk for them that they no longer really need from their house, or even, you know, doing side jobs and odd jobs like that. But again, like I said, the point of it is not to, you know, harp on that. The point of it is to try to add additional income to your life. And when you think about it, there wouldn't be a point to that if you're going to take it and do things that you don't really need to do with it right now, like waste it and blow the opportunity to advance your finances. But it's just something to think about. Food for thought for this particular video. So what we're trying to do here is we are trying to establish a pattern of good behaviors and good habits that will lead to better outcomes in both your finances and your credit. So when you really get down to it, it's going to be your attitude, it's going to be your mindset, and I'm just slowly trying to nudge you towards getting those things together, because it's going to be important for the things that we're going to discuss down the road. And again, my sole hope is to help you navigate these financial waters, and hopefully you're in a position to where, like I said, the prime side is the best side, and you can actually move the needle in your life. You can begin to invest and do all these wonderful things that you can do when the finances warrant it. You know, right now, if you're just, you know, struggling with day-to-day bills and things like that, that sucks. And I'm trying to really pound into you that you have to take these steps. So hopefully you've gotten your credit report, and hopefully you've taken inventory of your finances, i.e. money going in and money coming out. And you've begun to see, whoa, okay, I need to stop spending in certain areas that are driving, you know, our debt up, or, you know, keeping us from being able to pay other bills on time. You're going to have to really delay gratification here for a little while. You're going to have to do the things that are absolutely necessary. That means you might have to cut the cord. That cable might have to go. You don't need to be watching the news all day, hearing all the drama and nonsense that goes on in the world. It's, you know, that's going to be there when you get done, you know. But in all seriousness, you know, I am really rooting for you, and I'm hoping that you're taking this to heart. And maybe sometime soon we can start getting some small wins in there. And, you know, you'll begin to feel more comfortable on this journey of getting your financial house in order and going from subprime to prime. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.